Wow, 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 wow. Did you guys want me to keep singing to you? Okay. The fact that my Twitter password has been the same since college is honestly impressive. Okay, here's a good one. I said I notebooked myself this morning, but I'm not crying, I swear. You know what notebooked is? That would be incredible. If you're a One Tree Hill fan, then you know what being notebooked is, okay? You may be missing out on ads, revenue sharing. Frick you, Elon Musk. No one cares. The dumbest thing that's ever happened is Elon Musk owning Twitter. I still stand by it. I don't care. He is an emotionally stupid man who will probably never grow up and be soft and be in tune with his feminine side, and heal his inner child. Speaking of healing our inner child, did everyone do that? Are we all caught up now? Because I did. I am doing. It has happened pretty well, I must say. Yep. Went from the universe screaming at me to get out of the path that I settled for in this life, knowing that I did, and now I'm back. To crying every day about it because my brain couldn't accept what my heart and soul knew since I was, I don't know, 3 years old. And I took myself away from that, so cried for so many days. Probably, I don't know, almost 2 years straight of crying, releasing and healing so much schnitz, getting my brain to finally accept that I know exactly what I want to do in this world every day, and I just need to do it, whatever I want / need to do every day. And the career path I was on was not it, and I knew that going into it, and thank goodness that the universe screamed at me. Thank goodness. Yeah, so I'm finally done with the failure crying. My brain has accepted it, and I had to go through, you know, truly I feel like I have healed my effing inner child like crazy. Had to move back in with my parents from November till the beginning of August, and yeah, wow. Just crazy. It's just crazy how this life works, and I am so thankful that I have a super well-tuned intuition. I really am so thankful for it. That's so funny. Like, I feel so drawn to, well, I just talk to myself anyways, so that's why I make YouTube videos. Sometimes talking to yourself is the best person you can talk to. And if you're not talking to yourself, you should check yourself. What else do I want to say? Yeah, so that's why I feel drawn to making YouTube videos. Also, I just have that little like entertainment itch. Usually I make people laugh when I'm like not even trying. That is the thing. That's the thing. So YouTube really like works out for me really nicely. It fits into my personality quite well. Although I really am not good at improv. I still need to be prepared, but that's something I do want to challenge myself and try to go to an improv class soon. But yeah, and I'm finally doing the other thing that I always knew I wanted to do was make music, play music. Like, yeah, the music has just been, you know, I'm one of those people. It's been within me since I could recognize the vibration of my own voice. I was humming random melodies at the dinner table when I was like 2, you know, not even. And yeah, she's back. Yeah, feeling real good. November, I moved out of my old apartment where that whole chapter served such a massive transformational purpose. I am so thankful that I did that when I knew I needed to do that. Yeah, I'm really thankful because I seriously healed so many inner child wounds. I really did. You know, I hate, I don't like, you know, people just hopping on the bandwagon of using terminology. Like, I want people to really understand what they're saying when they use certain words, and I want you guys to know that I know what I'm talking about. So it's very true. Yeah, I did a lot of healing, so much so that I've moved out now, or moved around. This was the third time I've moved out of my parents' house from going back again, or being there. Moved out for the first time in 2017, came back in late 2019, moved out again in early 2020. Oh no, I didn't. So I came back in late 2020, moved out again early 2021. It was like 5 months. It was 2 months, and I knew I needed to get out. Not even day one. I knew I shouldn't have been back there. I knew I should have never left that last apartment, but again, I did because I was supposed to. And then, yeah, I moved into my last apartment for the first time. I was alone by myself. All my, like, most recent last videos from too long ago now, but here we are. We're in that apartment, and I didn't even do a lot because I was truly just figuring it the fuck out, but I guess I have a fair few. And then, I don't know, not even a year into me being there, my cousin asked me to move into this house with her, and she was like, don't worry, we have to renovate the whole thing, you have time. And I was like, I haven't even been here a year, but I would love to. Like, I do feel like this is the right thing to do. My parents gonna kill me for moving again. So, yeah, long story short, I was there for a year and a half, and let me tell you, the procession of life events that happened from start to end was like a completed chapter. I knew in my soul that I was done there. I was ready to go, and I'm so thankful. Seriously, I say that so much, but it's just overwhelming how grateful I am. And yeah, moving back in with my parents, I for probably the last time for a long time, if not forever. After everything I went through and learned and accepted in my whole being since being with them from November last year, I finally felt like emotional leaving on August 2nd when I moved in here. And I came back for like the last trip of my stuff, and my dad was in the garage, and yeah, it was just super emotional. Even, yeah, the like few days leading up to it, I knew I was gonna be super emotional. And that's a good thing. I love them so much, and we've been through it all, and we've triumphed, which I'm just so thankful for. We're always wanting to be the best version of ourselves and be better and lead with love. That is like the number one thing that I just always naturally knew. But you know, the world has to throw lessons at you to make sure you really know and have learned all of your lessons. Yeah, it's just so funny. So now I am in a totally different career path, / I'm now the girl who works 3 part-time jobs and is working 24/7 with all of her side stuff as well. Finally starting to, I can't even say starting to, like just in progress of making my own tunes, writing, just learning all the things I've wanted to learn since I was like 10. Finally doing it all. I did an acting class couple months ago that went really, really well. Didn't want that to end. And it's just so funny because I've had to like really convince myself to call myself an artist. Like I had lost myself so hard from feeling like an artist, visual artist, musical artist, like just an artist in general for so long that it just felt so unnatural. And now finally I know who I am, and I can accept that that is who I am, and I don't hesitate to refer to myself as an artist anymore. And that's very new, and that's very fulfilling. And then it's funny, I wrote this down, just a quick story. How do I say this? Okay. So it was, I don't know, maybe only about a month ago. When did I send this? Can I find out? No, I can't. That's okay. I don't remember when I made this note, but I think it was only about a month or so ago. So I was going to sleep and I was just like reminiscing in bed, trying to fall asleep. And I was just like, and it's in the air and the stars, if you will, that everyone's, if you're aligned with yourself and doing what you're supposed to do for you, it was in the air that all the like nostalgic feelings were supposed to be coming up the last couple of months / few weeks, whatever. And holy mother effing schnitz, have they ever just been coming up every day for like the last 2 months. Like all the old memories were coming up when I was in bed this night. It felt like I was kind of like going backwards in my head of like pivotal parts of my life that I almost unlocked the memories of, that I couldn't remember those pivotal parts of me until that moment, because I had pushed them away for so long, from things like volleyball practices and like playing co-ed volleyball with the guys, and it was so fun, and like feeling the best I've ever felt. Like those were the memories that were coming up. Yeah, especially co-ed, like playing, you know, we all know how us girls are, and the pettiness and shit, and like whenever we get to play co-ed, that's why in like recreational volleyball, since I was done high school volleyball, I was only gonna play co-ed. I'm never playing with all women. That's so, no, never gonna happen. Such bad energy, and I always felt so free playing with the girls and the guys, my best friends, you know, friendships in all groups. And then that being said, all my like pivotal friendships were coming up in my head, like going down, and memories surfacing, and then all of a sudden we kept going down the rabbit hole in my brain, and I started singing Chasma, something, I don't remember, but this basically transported me back to the world that my neighbors and I made up. We made up a completely fake world called Kesma. We were like between age 6 and 13. Like we did this right off the get-go. We moved into that neighborhood, and it was the 5 of us. And we named it Kesma because that was the first letter of all of our names: Kristen, Ella, Sabine, Michael, Aaliyah. Love you guys forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, it reminded me that not only did we make a literal anthem, that was the song I was singing, was the anthem of our country of Kesma. We created a whole band. We wrote like, I don't know, 15 to 20 original songs during those preteen years for our band called the Bananas. Oh my god, and the footage we have of all this, we documented everything. We were all little creative beings, and we my neighbors, oh my gosh, they're just the best, and they were very into movies. Their dad was very into movies, so you know, so were we, but them even more. Like they were the family with movie posters in their basement, and it was amazing. I'll never forget. And so we made our own like major motion pictures in our preteen years, and we still have them all on DVD, and they are so they're so good, so bad but so good, you know, truly. I have to watch them again soon, but yeah, it's just, we did all of this and it unlocked my brain at the perfect time, of course, and it reminded me that I've always been more naturally talented and skilled and creative than I think I am, you know? And so I finally feel like I'm me again. And I know that I always, I wrote here that I always had the juice. And now I'm finally learning what to do with it or whatever, you know? How to squeeze it. Yeah. My last video, what was my last video? Another update video. In the last apartment? Pretty sure that was my last video, so yeah. Listen, thanks for being here if you're watching this. Man, I cannot stop smiling since I fucking stepped foot in this house. Listen, this is what I'm gonna leave you guys with, okay? I have known this for so long, and I'm so grateful for it. Just intuitively, since I was a little young whippersnapper, I knew this. But it is so important, especially as an adult, just your whole life. It doesn't even matter what age you are, it's never too late. You have to surround yourself with the right energy, with the energy that matches you or is even beyond where you've been yet, because you're not going to go anywhere if you're not surrounding yourself with the right people. And sometimes that's even family, and it's okay. You don't have to be with people 24/7. You should be okay to be alone. So many people are not okay just to hang out with themselves. That's all I want to do half the time. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I love my friends and I'm so grateful for my friends, and the other half the time I just crave their companionship and love, of course. But I could hang out with myself all the time, like a lot. I am very happy with myself and I have fun with myself. I'm never bored, and you have to find yourself to be able to do that, and you have to go through truly the shadow work to get there. It is all true. You have to love yourself first. You have to, in every aspect of life, love yourself and love your family and friends enough to take care of yourself and be healthy, mind and body and spirit. Like, that is the game of life. That is the game of life. And I am finally beating all the levels. Finally beating a lot of levels, if I do say so myself. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to talk, please, like, my Instagram, the fucking comments, let's talk. If you need help, let me know. Debating / kind of working on maybe starting one-on-one coaching and putting together a program for general wellness, mind, body, and soul, and gratitude. Yeah, coaching. We'll see where life takes us, wherever the universe is supposed to send me. So that's everything we're working on right now, and feeling real good. So thanks for watching. I think that's all I'm gonna say today. But stay tuned, because they're gonna be rolling out with quality over quantity but a little bit more swifter for the next while. Okay. Until next time. Bye. Oh. That'll do, donkey.